What is it like to play at Anfield?
I like it. I like it a lot. I love people being on you, being noisy. That's what it's all about now. I prefer to go to Anfield at 45,000 people, 50,000 people screaming and shouting, even if it's against you. You're on the top of the world, you know, you play in the best level, and that's what you want. When they get that atmosphere, I think it gives a nudge to the people, and I think for the other teams, it gets a little bit nervous. It's kill or be killed at that time.
I hated playing there.
Yeah.
I always felt like you're playing against 12 men. Not because of the crowd. This is just the red.
Yeah.
Inside. It used to hurt your eyes.
Yeah.
And then obviously with the crowd and the atmosphere they created was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But the fans, the atmosphere, I never ever saw.
Champions League night's the best for you?
I love Champions League, to be fair.
Yeah.
The game is so special.
Yeah.
They always give us like that push in Champions League, like I never see it anywhere. It's famous Anfield night, right?
Special.
I think that's the best atmosphere I've ever witnessed. I mean, that night at Anfield,
it was incredible, wasn't it?
I was lucky enough to be there doing the core comms, and I've never heard anything like it. When they got the first goal, I just thought, they can't, can they? And they get the second. And it's like, oh my God, that night at Anfield was amazing.
And Anfield Electric. I mean, you've been there. You know what it's like. Bloody hell! It's marvelous atmosphere
to win.
Yeah, but you had to, expect that atmosphere to be there, even if you're losing. I mean,
you never felt safe there, did you?
Never, really.
It is different. You have great stadiums all over the world, great atmospheres, Champions League night, but this is Anfield, and the soul, the stands, the lights, it's different, and it's pure football, and that's why we love it. And as a player, as a fan, as anyone that comes, you get in love with it.
Liverpool is another asset that comes out because let's not forget Liverpool did not win the championship for 30 years. But in Europe they do well. Why? Anfield. Home game. This is the most heated stadium in Europe in a return game. That's the only place you don't want to go is to Anfield because the atmosphere, everything is special there.
I remember going to that second leg when Liverpool turned it round against Barcelona. You remember when the Trent corner and all that? I mean, the noise, they were sucking that ball into the net at some point. It was just unbelievable. I've never known anything quite like that. And obviously it was exaggerated by the fact that Liverpool started to get into the game, and once they got 2 goals, and after that, oh my goodness me, I think the wildest atmosphere I've ever heard that night at a game that I was actually at.
Even the people that is not in love with that club, they have to admit that it's a magnificent club, incredible stadium, and one of the best atmospheres that I have ever played football is Anfield. So when we say impossible is nothing, definitely is there that impossible is nothing.
Quan diuen This is Anfield és perquè aquesta sentència de This is Anfield hi ha una raó, no és una cosa market.
Tu l'has notat en el teu propi cos, sí?
Aquell camp té algú que no té en cap altre cap del món, no el té. I quan diuen aquesta sentència no és com tio de màrqueting, ara ens posarem aquí,
no, és molt anterior al màrqueting.
Hi ha 60-70 anys d'història que saben que tots els que van allà és un camp especial. I hi ha una aura que et fan un gol i els pots en 5 minuts sembla que te'n faran 4. No saps què. Els veus petit, veus números contraris, veus tot arreu.
Yeah, scored a great goal and then set Klinsmann up to beat Liverpool 2-1 in the quarter-final of the FA Cup. And you know the beauty of that day? The Liverpool fans clapped us off. We were that good that day, that really? Tottenham performance up there, that all the Liverpool players weren't happy, obviously shot down the tunnel.
Yeah.
We were still out clapping our fans.
Yeah.
And then the Liverpool cop actually applauded us and all down the main stand clapped us off the pitch because it was such a great performance.
That's lovely.
Very nice, yes. Yeah. You don't hear that very often about rival supporters, do you?
Yeah.
Anfield and Chelsea was... You just knew you'd have to be... if you won the game, it'd be an ugly win. You wouldn't go there and win, playing nice football, getting the ball down, moving it. You'd nick a goal. We done it with John O'Shea last minute. you just don't enjoy the game of football there. You don't, even though when you win, you enjoy it after, but actually as the game's going on, you don't enjoy it.
The Kop, the whole of Anfield, it was absolutely rocking. And once that place gets going, you know, and the fans were great the second half because they sort of stuck with them, even though it was a little bit flat. And they just started getting behind them after 5 minutes or so, and then they responded with a goal. And then it was like wave after wave after wave of attacks, and it was how many they were going to get, and it was just incredible to be there. Liverpool were brilliant.
Anfield, going to Anfield, until you go there and play as a Man United player, you will never know what it is. It's a cauldron, it's fire.
I swear, what Rio says is correct. You remember Ferguson used to rest player, not because they were tired physically,
just to make
the
sure.
week before, to make sure mentally you're ready to play at Anfield. Anfield, like I say, winning at Anfield is the best feeling in the world. Losing at Anfield is the worst. You remember the boss, sometimes when we lose at Anfield, he didn't speak for us for 2 weeks.
Didn't speak to you. You know your dad. You know your dad when you're a kid, yeah? If your dad shouts at you, you know where he is.
Yeah.
If your dad don't shout at you, you know it's the worst thing. He didn't talk to you for 2 days.
I had it once at Anfield, that the game was going there, and suddenly I could only see red shirts flying around. The game is passing all over me, and I cannot react. And people will think, what is he doing? And I am like, I cannot do it. I cannot do it emotionally, physically. I cannot cope. Everything goes too fast. And I only had that feeling in my career once, and it was at Anfield. When the crowd is in that mood, they play every ball of that game with the team, and you can feel it.
Atmosphere that's created, not the atmosphere. I know, it's the feeling that the Liverpool players, they feel it. And that's, you know, a extra boost that they feel that, okay, now is the momentum. Now they are behind us, and now we go. And to defend in those moments, it's not easy. We have tried to prepare before the game. Hey, we were ready for that. We have our strategies, but you know, at the end, it's difficult.
That was and is still a fantastic moment. Obviously, it's the historical place, and that's what you can sense and you can breathe and you can feel. It was absolutely everything you wanted to be. I really think there's a Liverpool way.
Special things happen at Anfield. I think from a personal point of view, the Dortmund game had a similar sort of feeling. I think a few years before, didn't it? And a similar atmosphere and a similar sort of comeback and a special European night.
Newcastle's record at Anfield is dreadful.
It really
dreadful. And I take my part of blame in that as well, because I was a large part of when we went to Anfield. We very rarely got results.
Yeah. Even though you won the league title there, still lost the game.
With Blackburn, yeah, we still lost, but Anfield always will be and always has been a very difficult place to go.